Welcome back. We're here to preview Saturday lunchtime's Premier League game between Manchester City and West Bromwich Albion. Matt, will start with City in the league last time out, crushing 1-0 loss at Burnley.
Yeah, it was really poor, wasn't it? I think it was a manner of defeat as well. And obviously, defeat at Burnley is not, a massive surprise. Burnley are decent form lately. They've been good at home this season, but the way they lost was really poor, wasn't it? Didn't have too many chances. See, the goal that came from Burnley was very good. Boyd hitting it in the bottom corner like that was brilliant. And they had chances. Burnley, City. Aguero and Silva had a moment in the second half, I think, didn't he, where he was put through by Aguero, sort of took it too wide, and Toure struggled and didn't look comfortable at the back. I think it was Company again whose header sort of fell to Boyle, wasn't it? So they've got problems at the back. I just don't think they're playing very well at the moment. Players like Silva, Aguero, obviously their best players, Toure, just not playing very well. I think when they won the league last season, those three were very good, weren't they? And Company as well, even though they had injury problems. So obviously it's left them clawing ground back in the title race, and they were really poor. They deserved to lose that game.
And I think, Pellegrini, obviously there's a lot of talk about him maybe going now at the end of the summer, but when he came in last season, he really made them quite an attacking, attractive force, didn't he? And they did really well last season to win the league. And obviously I think it would be so harsh on him, because it's always, you always hear it said, how much more difficult it is to defend a title than win it initially. So I think he should be given more time. If they, it depends on where they finish really, because the thing is, it looked like it would be a sort of two-horse race, didn't it? Chelsea and Man City, but with City's recent slide, Liverpool in 5th place, they're playing really well at the moment. They're only 4 points behind City. So if City keep going the way they're going, they could be out of the top 4, which is an incredible thought considering how far clear they were. Liverpool, they were at a bottom half side, in the first sort of 10-15 games of the season. They were sort of down in 11th place. Arsenal only a point behind them. United only 2 points behind them. It's such a close race to the top 4, and if City don't sort themselves out, they're in real danger of falling out, which would be amazing.
I think as well the fact that Chelsea have got a game in hand as well, isn't it? If Chelsea win that, they've got 9 points clear, and at this stage of the season you can't really see Chelsea. They clawed that back, didn't they? They clawed a sort of gap at the beginning of the season, but you can't see Chelsea losing 3 games and City winning at the moment. I think Jamie Redknapp said after the game, can't see where the next win's coming from City, and it's difficult. Obviously they're going to be favourites of this game, but after this they play Palace away, then Manchester United away, so don't get a good result here. Palace is obviously a difficult game, Manchester United is a difficult game as well, so going to those games, and they have to win here if they're going to sort of, just for confidence if nothing else.
Obviously at the start of the season, if you look at this fixture, Man City at home to West Brom, you just earmark it down as an instant home win, but we talk about the way City have been recently in West Brom. We know they're looking a lot better under Tony Pulis. They're up to 13th in the table, 8 points clear of the bottom 3 now. They beat Stoke City last time at home, wasn't it? And it was never going to be that good a game. I don't think West Brom and Stoke at home, but obviously there's the Pulis factor up against his old club, and they ground out a 1-0 win. Brownaday with another goal. Since sort of in 2015, he's really sort of come to the fore. Obviously they spent all that money on him last summer. He was struggling to get in the team. That was when Berahino was doing really well, and now both of them are starting to do really well for them. And obviously a lot of goals. It's exactly what they need. And I think West Brom do look pretty safe now, and the signs are really encouraging for next season. I think for Pulis now, the way they go, and they can sort of maybe push and maybe a top half finish next season.
Yeah, you mentioned it's been good since Pulis come in, but the away from this season's not been great. I don't think they've only won 2 of their 14 games on the road, so it's obviously not great at all. Losing 6 of them. I think they've only scored 9 goals as well. Only Aston Villa have scored fewer on the road than them this season. We all know about their troubles. Obviously they picked up lately Villa, but I think it's important for West Brom because they lost back-to-back games against Villa as well, didn't they, in the league and in the cup as well. So it was important for them to get back to winning ways last time out, and they got back-to-back home games against QPR and Leicester after this. So if they get beat here, it's not the end of the world, because they'll fancy their chances against those teams sitting 13th, and they're 8 points clear of the bottom 3, so they're probably not in massive trouble, and they can go into this game sort of a free pass really.
And I think this game is arguably a bigger one for City, isn't it? They're the first game of the weekend. It's a real chance for them to distance themselves a bit and then put the pressure on the likes of Arsenal, United and Liverpool. But if they do slip up, then that's just going to give such confidence to the teams below them, and I think it's a massive game for City. What's your score prediction?
I think City will win it. Yeah, I don't think they're not playing well, but I think they're going to be favourites at home, and like I say, West Brom aren't great on the road, so I don't expect it to be comfortable, but I think they'll just win it 2-0.
I'm going to completely agree. I think 2-0 as well. I think it could be quite cagey. Obviously Pulis, he's not going to make it easy at all, is he? But I'd be surprised if West Brom do get a goal there, and I think City, they'll just come through in the end. So both going for 2-0, City wins it. Thanks for watching.